Hi there, I'm Mr. Chris. We're really concerned about safety here at Pioneer Christian Academy, and so we're going to show you how to do the whole pickup and drop-off procedure so we can make sure the kids get to and from school safely. So to make sure that all the students can get dropped off in the morning safely, this is how you should drop them off. So we've got a pickup and drop-off zone here, and so that zone goes from this line right here, past this line here, all the way up to the corner where the pavement meets the sidewalk. And so if it's really busy in the morning, what we're going to do is we're going to have parents pull in and fill up that entire loading and unloading zone. If you arrive while that zone is full, what you should do is just get in line here on this side. There's a painted line that goes all the way down and around. And so when you arrive in the morning and the zone is full, just get in line behind any cars that are backed up in there. Okay, now we're going to demonstrate what this should look like in the morning when it's really busy. All the way down to the end, please. Good morning, Steffi.
Good morning, Mr. Chris.
Good morning, Janelle.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ron.
Morning, Mr. Chris.
Have a good one at school. So a couple things to point out here. That is that, so the loading and unloading zone actually goes all the way to the back here, but because we don't have more cars, we thought we would just have this demonstration car just stop where you would stop if the entire loading and unloading zone would be filled up. But so there'll be room for about 4 cars all the way from the corner up to here. Also, you notice that the cars did not pull out until all the students were out of the car and on the sidewalk, and that's the point. You shouldn't be pulling out in case there are students on the far side where you can't see them. We want to make sure everyone stays safe when they're getting dropped off. Okay, now finally, we're going to have this car pull forward, and so in a case like this, we would have any cars that are waiting back there, we would pull them forward and fill up the drop-off zone again. So I'm going to do that here. This might even happen. Our driver is a little tired. So. Just like that. So then we pull the next car forward and fill up the loading and unloading zone again and have all the students get out. Okay, hope that makes sense. So what we're going to show you this time is what you should not do when you're waiting in line to pull out. So, you know, it's going to be tempting just to pull out as soon as you've got all your kids in your car, but that's exactly what we're trying to get you to not do because you might hit somebody. So we're going to show you a demonstration of what could happen here.
Need to get going already. He's taking forever. I'm just gonna go.
Dropping off your kids here at school, and you're like the only person that's dropping off. It's not very busy at all. Pull right in here in between these lines. Oh, a little too far, but I guess that's gonna work. That'll work fine. Oh, there we go. Great. Nice job. Now, once you park the car, your student can go ahead and get out of the car. Good morning, Janelle.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
Good. Head on inside.
Okay.
In the afternoon, when you are here to pick up your students, you're going to do pretty much the same thing, just in reverse. And so when it's really busy, we're going to have this whole section here filled up with parents or whoever's picking the students up. And then we're going to have a teacher, maybe myself or somebody else, be here. And then as your ride pulls up, we're going to have the students lined up along here. And so there's a sign that represents each different classroom, and then we'll have teachers out here to supervise all of this, but then we'll have the students come away from their waiting area and get into their mom or dad's car or whoever their guardian is. Okay, now what we're seeing here is parents are arriving, and they're going to pull in here and fill this zone up. All right, so it looks like everybody has pretty much arrived here. So, Steffi, your ride's here. Don't run, don't run. Have a good one.
See you, Mr.
Janelle,
Chris.
your ride's here. Have a good one.
Okay, see ya.
Ron, your ride's here. Have a good one.
Bye, Mr. Chris.
Bye. So in this case, Paul's ride is not here yet, and so he would just stay waiting here with the teacher until his ride arrives. Once you can see that it's safe to pull out, there's no students in there, you can feel free to pull out. If it gets really congested, we may put someone out here to actually direct traffic, but just use common sense here. When students are all in the cars, you can start pulling out. But don't ever pull out past another car. Once the front car is ready to go, it can pull out, but don't ever pull past the car until the cars in front of you have pulled out as well. So here at Pioneer Christian Academy, like I said, we're really concerned about safety, and so we're going to keep the doors locked all the time. In the morning when students arrive and in the afternoon when they leave, we'll have the doors open, of course, and it won't be hard to get in and out. But during school hours from 8:30 to 3 o'clock, the doors are all going to be locked. And so I guess we're just going to show what has to happen if you arrive late.
Hello.
Good morning, Ron.
Good morning, Mr. Chris.
Welcome to school. There you go. So of course, as you can see, we've got a doorbell here on the side. So if you need to get into the school building at any time between 8:30 and 3 o'clock, just ring the doorbell and someone is going to come and get you. Now one thing to keep in mind is this doorbell is a little bit finicky, so you've got to make sure you press it for like a full second to make sure it rings. Thanks so much for watching. So as you can see, we're really concerned about safety here at Pioneer Christian Academy, and we hope that this school year is going to be a fantastic one. See you soon.